All right, guys, welcome back to the Gladiator Arena. Oh my gosh! So the war has started, and we're actually several hours into the war now. But these are pre-war screen caps, or at the very beginning moments of the war here. And I gotta say, man, big drama happened here. Let's walk through the sort of position here. We see Spain coming in with maximized stacks of 5 here. That's going to deliver a lot of damage here, but at the same time, these troops are close enough to the water to get that 3-to-1 advantage. So if you look at this, it does look like there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, about 50 troops. I think that's just one from France there. So 50 are coming in, but we do have, it looks like 25 defenders here-ish, 20, 22 defenders. And so it's going to be a close battle. Now, the only thing that the attackers have for an advantage is that they do have sort of superior numbers, but we're going to have to talk about the flower method as an attack method, and you're going to see why more in just a minute. So here's just a quick disposition of the territories along Spain. Right next door, 20 Frenchmen, 21 Frenchmen coming in, but basically just seizing up these 11, forcing them to be in the region. Okay, one step over, we have 70 guys coming in from Italy, and this is the very first moments of the game. These 50 are way out of place. They out of position. They really should be here. When I see this on day one, I think we just had 3 days of peace and meticulous planning. I don't know what's going on, but I really wish that 50 was ready to attack. We talked about, we're like, we got to get right up there. We even talked about the idea. Here, let's just move on. And then we have 21, 33 coming in. Looks like over to here. No commands given to these guys quite yet. But again, enough to pin these fuckers down. And then let's move up north now. This is what's coming at Russia. And again, we see a flower. Flower strikes down here. Doesn't look like Russia has much, but if we scroll back, this is maybe 20 minutes later. You can see that he has run some stuff into here. So he actually has 54 infantry and 3 cars. Now that's against 75 infantry, and now the odds are looking pretty good. Now, they spied down his fort from a level 2 to a level 1/2, a damaged level 1/2. So he's fixing that half-level fort, trying to get to where he can have that 50% protection. And meanwhile, I'm running in with some armored cars. I do have 5 armored cars that I've been running all the way down from my country up to there, anticipating an attack. We saw Benaya coming in early through that freaking AI that gave him right of way. So let's go ahead and leave this screen cap land here, and let's go right into the game itself. So this is what happened in the north. Great news for our coalition. I would say Raya Force really did a good job of keeping defenders kind of out of sight, luring Benaya in to attack, and then running his defenders in. And then also the fort. The fort here was a nail biter. As we saw in those screen caps, that fort is like really close to being made as Benaya is attacking in. And what happened was that fort survived the first hit and then completed like 15 minutes later before Benaya's second attack came. And that really, I think, is what made the difference here. But you can see how close this was. So, for instance, if that fort had not finally repaired, and it was touch and go there, man. It really, like, we were, Raya Force and I were in contact on Discord during this whole process. And we're like, oh my God, that fort, for fuck's sake, hurry up. And if the fort had not developed, and if my 5 cars had not run in, potentially, I think Benaya might have won that. So it was a very close call, but we did hold. So we're stoked. We're like, all right. I didn't even look to the south because it was such a slam dunk. I mean, we had around 200 troops attacking a country that has, I think, 1,100 troops total, but a lot of coastline to defend, attacking in from several positions. It felt really good. And I'm kind of embarrassed to admit it. I didn't even look south until the end of the day because I was so concentrating on the drama up here. And it was high drama, I'm telling you. And when I look to the south, I see something similar to this. That was an hour and a half ago or so. I'm home now. Caught up with my wife about our days, and then came down here to the studio to cast this game. I saw this and my heart sunk. I thought, oh no, because one of the things Ryaforce and I said is like, we're going to lose Archangel here. There's troops coming in. He's going to be able to round the bend and take that. So we're going to lose an energy, and we're most likely going to lose as he comes down here. 20 from Britain. They came a long way. They can either attack in or keep running. I'm not sure what they're going to do, but eventually they're going to get this territory. So we're going to lose 2 territories and really one of those crucial energy tiles. But we thought it's okay because it's going to be a trade-off. And really, if we break through down here in Morocco, then poor Morocco is surrounded. Then we can just slowly pour in additional support and just take over the entire island. And so let's just look over here what happened. Spain early on had some cold feet and had kind of turned around and was heading north. And Ryaforce and I were both able to say, like, look, this isn't all in. Please, 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 let's just all attack. One of the things I said on the video was like, look, the worst thing that can happen is it won't work. And if it doesn't work, it's my fault. I'm the general. I came up with the battle plan. It's not on you. So you can literally just be like, fuck it. Okay, we're going to do it. We're all going to attack at the same time. We talked about how Spain and Italy need to coordinate with each other to make sure that all the troops land at exactly the same time. That was super important too, which is why that 50 troops out of position in that first cap I showed you was a little frustrating. It's like we were supposed to be coordinating with each other to all arrive at the shore at exactly the moment when the war began, or as close as we could, right? And it's really an easy thing to do, of course. You just grab your guys, you set your point of destination right on the edge of the shore, and then you set your timer, your delay rather, to just make those troops arrive right before the war starts so that you can really just attack in. So the out-of-position forces were a little frustrating. So you might have noticed something by now, as I've been talking, is this. Oh no. So I'll tell you, man, my little heart sank. It sank in my little chest. It really, really did. And so the reason I popped this up is I was looking for that. Where was that guy just a minute ago? It's gone. God damn it. That's my toolbar. I want my toolbar. Anyway, I want my toolbar because I really want to emphasize how crushed I was, my poor little heart, when I saw this 70 had not attacked in at all. Even worse, this 85 total had not attacked in. And I'm going to go ahead and since this was an all-in. Oh, that's weird. I'm going to go ahead and mention, where's my erase all? I want my erase all. This toolbar is sucking today. What is wrong with this freaking? There's usually a erase all thing. What the hell is, what? My God. All right. There's no erase all option anymore. Wow. I'm getting fucking frustrated by toolbar. Anyway, so I'm not going to write on this map anymore because I can just click and it's gone. Anyway, with the 11 French on the island, I am not going to get mad. Not French. Sorry about that, France. The 11 Spaniards sitting on an island here for no reason in the middle of the ocean. It's a little frustrating, but there's no way I can be mad at France because, why do I keep saying that? At Spain, because Spain attacked all in. Spain attacked in with, I want to say, about 85 troops. Now, you can still see he held back this 10, and probably because he saw he was losing, and he probably also saw, more importantly, that 15 troops this 10 stopped, this 5 ran back to an island, and this 70 diverted from where he was attacking and went somewhere else. So I'm going to say this, Bataric might as well turn around, but here's the tragedy. Bataric said goodnight and went to sleep 3 hours ago. So he's not going to turn around. What's going to happen here is he's going to go ahead and attack in like after the other battle is completely done. And all of Morocco's troops are going to be free to just frolic over there and destroy this 70. So like if he was awake, I'd say, dude, turn around, go back, don't attack. Okay, you only lost like 10 guys. You only attacked in with, I don't know if he attacked in with, he must have attacked in with some, right? Yeah, he had like 90 guys. So I think he attacked in with 5. I don't know. That's 85 guys that didn't take part in the attack. Oh my Lord. And then, so that's bad. But even worse is I think he's going to lose this 70. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure he's going to lose that 70 because, by that time, all these other little battles are going to be over with. I'm not sure why Morocco isn't sending over these 8 and like at least these 11 over here. Oh my gosh. So it was so frustrating. It really, really was. Raya Force and I were saying, we're going to lose a couple territories, Archangel and Kadashabasa. We're going to probably lose those, but it's okay because if we break through down here, we got that 6 juicy energies down here that we can grab a hold of. And I think the game would have been ours. In fact, when Raya Force held up here, we were like, we won the game. We just won the game. And no, we didn't. But I'll tell you this, audience, this is actually good for you because I really do feel like if we'd have punched through here, it really then would have been just a game of waiting for us to win the game. But as it stands now, this is a competition. I wish I could magically wake Italy up to get him to turn around those 70, because if he can keep his 70, and I'd say maybe send 30 of them over here to Spain to help him defend his literally defenseless country, I'd say send 40 of them over there, at least. But what's going to happen is he's just going to run him into this lawnmower over there. Oh, I think we've lost the game, guys. But don't, look, it's never over until it's over, right? As the great Harry Carey said. And I don't think, so look, I'm being defeatist, and I shouldn't be. It's not over. Raya Force has a strong defense in the north. We're going to be 2 countries down, and it is unfortunate we lost the ratio here. I'm going to look at the kill to death ratio. I'm not sure what it is because it was in our favor in the north, but it was in Morocco's favor down here. But then keeping in mind, we probably only lost about 80, 85 guys down here, and Morocco definitely lost a lot of guys as well. And then we know Benaya lost 75. So I'm going to, you know what? Defeatism aside, I'm going to say it's still a close game. Now, part of what's very frustrating is that we are playing against very good players, very intelligent, very skilled players. Losing this energy when we were already down energy is going to hurt in that long game. But look, if you guys watched the very first duel, Alliance duel, you saw by myself, I creeped through the backcountry and fucked up Austria-Hungary. I was Russia in that game, took his capital. So things like that can still happen, right? We've got a backstab coming this way from Italy, which if it succeeds could be brilliant, could really cripple their building materials. And then we have another backstab that's coming, and it looks like they got a read on it, but I don't know if it's going to be in time to do anything about it. We'll wait and see. I think this is like one guy here. So, and honestly, at this point, since they see him, if I was France, I'd just go straight on up, and if it looks like they're going to be able to get these guys to defend in time, then turn it back around. But there's no point in going all the way around now through the water going slow. I'd say go straight on in there, bro. Let's see what happens. So it's definitely a disappointment. I can't lie. But the thing is, it's really hard to get a group of people to fully commit to something that on some levels is suicidal, and big apologies to Spain, because Spain, didn't want to go in there and then did go in there. And this is the worst part of it all, is that Spain all in like you're supposed to all in, and the thing is, if you don't really go all in, if somebody sort of gets cold feet and turns around, then it fucks everyone else over. And I don't know how Spain is going to hold off wholesale invasion. Once these forces down here from Morocco clean up the rest of these forces here, it's invasion time. So I would say Spain, give up this island, man. Run them back to the mainland. See if you can get some defense going on here. You've got some decent forts and you've got some waterside protectivity. Let's go for it. It looks like we are going to lose that 70 from Italy. That's a big blow as well. So you know what? So be it. Let's play this game as it stands now. I thought we were winning, and then it turns out we weren't. And now I think we're losing a little bit. But again, anything can change at any time. So let's just see how things develop. Very interesting stuff. We haven't seen much at all from Britain Just a little bit of play in the far north and a little bit of defensive play here in Germany. Germany hasn't done much in any direction, seems to be playing defensively, which I think is smart. Time is on their side. It really is. The longer this game goes on, they have that material and energy advantage, and we all know that that stuff matters, right? So, all right, thanks for checking in, guys. Very dramatic game, lots of ups and downs, and that's just the first fucking 4 hours of it. So, buckle up. This is going to be an exciting and very close game. Thanks for checking in, guys. Adios, amigos.